morning friends. In this video we are going to talk about the drugs and how you identify them that these drugs are belonging to these categories. So first of all, I want to tell about the questions asked in the examination. The ICMR asks questions from these topics: how you identify the drug or what mechanism of action of these drugs are. ICMR asked, GATE asked these questions, JNU, Delhi University and especially CSIR also have some 2 marks questions. So these are inhibitors, but we know it as in drugs. In the market they are available as in drug, but when we are covering the syllabus of different university entrance examination, we get it as inhibitors. So it is an important how you get the right options from these category of drug. What is the right options? For example, let me start with the sartan. When you are going to purchase an antihypertensive drug in the market, you will see that there is a 4 or 5 categories of drug that are from the sartan word. You are getting in the salt name sartan in the last. I hope you have seen these drugs in the market. In your family someone is suffering from hypertension or anti-diabetic, or you are taking antibiotic. You will find that how useful this video is going to be for you. So first is sartan. It is an angiotensin receptor antagonist. I am not going to take the lecture in the deep about the angiotensin because these are some different topic we are going to talk in the coming videos. So angiotensin receptor antagonist, it is responsible for the hypertension, or we can say that high blood pressure. So the main is to treat hypertension. When you get the drugs in the market with the name losartan, telmisartan, you are seeing that these words, the salt name is ending with sartan. So it is a trick. You can remember the sartan category of drugs, and its mechanism of action is it is an angiotensin receptor antagonist. So it is an important point for you that angiotensin receptor antagonists are going to end with the word sartan. Losartan, telmisartan. You will see that it is available in 25 mg, 50 mg and also in the 75 mg sometimes. So losartan, telmisartan you are going to see in the market. You can ask the chemist and they will show you the strip of that losartan and telmisartan that is used to treat hypertension or high blood pressure. Next, the word olol, OLOL. This is the question from the CSR examination and the ICMR examination. The word olol is used as a suffix for the drugs that are beta adrenergic receptor blockers. These are beta adrenergic receptor blockers, and what they used for treatment is hypertension or high blood pressure. They are going we used it beta adrenergic blocker. The most commonly asked drug is propranolol, atenolol, and you are seeing the same thing, that it is ending with the word or the suffix OL, that is propranolol. Propranolol, atenolol, many of the drugs are available. You can get the propranolol in the market with the Indral 40, Indral 20, Indral 40. These are the brand names how you get these inhibitors. So these are beta adrenergic receptor blocker inhibitors, propranolol, atenolol, and also used to treat hypertension or high blood pressure. Next is cane. Anyone is having the tooth pain or the ulcers in the mouth, and you get in the market and purchase a tube or a cream and you just apply it and you get relief from the pain. That is the word cane in the salt. For example, lidocaine, prilocaine you will find in the salt name. For example, Orasol is a tube or an cream we apply on the ulcers or on the toothache. So that is used to maintain pain. Somebody went to the dentist and dentist asked you to get a teeth or any thing that you have to remove or simple surgery, and they apply an injection on the jaws that is used to maintain the pain. Some local surgeries are also being done with the local anesthetic agents, means you doesn't feel the pain, or the area in which the lidocaine or any other local anesthetic applied, it gets sensationless. So these are local anesthetics that are going to end with the word cane. So lidocaine, prilocaine, many, a list of there is the lidocaine, prilocaine, bupivacaine. So many are there and they are used to maintain pain. Next is the dipine. It is an important class of drug, an important question that is asked in the ICMR examination. Calcium channel blockers. You have listened about the digitalis, digitoxin, and these are the calcium channel blocker that are used to treat the cardiac disease and hypertension, especially the cardiac disease, because its actions is relating with the calcium channel blockers. Its drug name is amlodipine, nifedipine. So it is an important, and it's going to end with the word dipine. Amlodipine, nifedipine, they are used to treat cardiac disease and hypertension. So we are seeing that sartan, allol, cane, dipine, these are the suffix. Next is the prazole. I hope this drug is present in your home at this time you are seeing in the video. Someone asks to take the capsules in the morning before the breakfast. These salts are used in those that are pantoprazole, omeprazole, esomeprazole, rabeprazole. So many of salts are there, but they are ending with the word prazole. Means they are going to be taken empty stomach, or before the 3 hours of food you are going to taken. So it is used in the heartburn and acidity. So pantoprazole, proton pump inhibitor, or sometimes we write it as H positive, proton pump inhibitor. The drugs are pantoprazole, omeprazole, esomeprazole, rabeprazole. It is a common antacid or drug. It is used and its mechanism of action is asked sometime. Proton pump inhibitors. Next is statins. We learn about the statics. Now it is statin. It is an anti-hyperlipidemic drug used to decrease the cholesterol level, especially the HDL level, low density lipoprotein, which are very harmful to us, and also in the treatment of the cardiac disease, because cholesterol is get deposited in the different arteries or the veins. So it is the main reason of the cardiac arrest can be there. So cardiac disease, hyperlipidemic drugs are used. It having mechanism of action in this different way. They can decrease the cholesterol absorption, they can increase the cholesterol excretion. So it is having many types of mechanism of action, depends on the drug, but the drug is always having statin in the last. Just example, the drug we use that rosuvastatin. It is an important drug now in the market, we are using it. Rosuvastatin, Dr. Reddy is the manufacturer of this drug. Next is the GLI. It is very much important. What is GLI means? It can be present in between or in the beginning, and these are the anti-diabetic drugs. Many of people are suffering from the diabetes. So in middle or in the beginning we get these three words. So till now we are seeing that we are all the remembering portion is in the suffix. Allol you can see it, sartan you can see it, dipine you can see it, prazole you can see it, omeprazole. And what is about the GLI? You see these words in the starting, glipizide, or in the middle, sitagliptin, ripagliptin. So these drugs are the anti-diabetic drugs. I am not going to talk about the mechanism of action. So when you find these words, glipizide, sitagliptin, ripagliptin, many of example are there of the anti-diabetic drugs, but you get gli in the middle or in the beginning. Next one is pril. It is also, as we are seeing as in suffix, you will find it then is the pril. Angiotensin convertase enzyme blocker. It is varieties as ACE2 blocker. It is also used to treat hypertension and heart failure. You are saying there are many anti-hypertensive drugs because there are many patterns, there are many points that we can inhibit to maintain the blood pressure or to prevent the hypertension, especially in the people who are just starting being increased in the blood pressure around 130 140. So these are important drugs for them. So lisinopril, you are seeing pril, ramipril, you are seeing it is present in the suffix, the word pril. Lisinopril, ramipril, they are angiotensin convertase enzyme blocker. ACE2 blocker, we know it in the proper pharmacology, hypertension and the heart failure. Two or more drugs we are going to see it. It is quite simple, not too much complex. Cyclines. You take an antibiotics of the tetracycline class. There are many tetracycline, oxytetracycline, chlortetracycline, and now we are using in the market, it is present as doxycycline. It is the category of antibiotics we know as an doxycycline. We are going to complete this video, and these are the inhibitors that are asked in the various exams, and you are going to find it in the options and you are going to click the right one. So I hope you like the video. Today's is an Teachers Day and you are the biggest teacher for me. You are teaching me well in your comment section when you ask the queries, when you make me correct sometimes. So I hope you continue this pattern in the coming videos. So for your support you can press the subscribe button. Thank you so much. All the best and happy Teachers Day.